Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Eric, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the Bioshock Hub. So, like most of you, obviously we all enjoy playing video games. There's something I like to do along with that as well. Unfortunately, since I'm not on Xbox, I can't go for Gamerscore, and since I don't play on my PC as often as I'd like to, I don't necessarily get the Steam achievements. So, I play mainly on PS4, and we have trophies. So, I like to be a trophy hunter. Now, going through each individual Bioshock, I've noticed that there's a lot of rather difficult trophies and achievements that you can actually unlock. And there's a lot that people either haven't unlocked, I haven't unlocked a couple myself, or that a lot of people seem to have difficulty unlocking. So, in today's video, I'm going to go over the 5 hardest and most impossible, and that's going to be in quotes, achievements, trophies, Steam achievements, gamer score, whatever it is you want to consider it within Bioshock 1. If you'd like to see this in Bioshock 2 and in Bioshock Infinite, let me know by leaving a comment down below or by leaving a like on this video. I would very much appreciate it. So with that being said, sit back, relax, and let's get into today's list. So for today's number 5 slot is something that I've had to actually, ironically, do research on myself. And it seems like with the remastered version, this is a little bugged out. Now, I believe about 5.2% roughly of players on PSN actually have this trophy. However, I do not. And it seems like every time I play Bioshock, I try to research everything as much as possible. But ultimately, that is one of the trophies that I'm missing. And that is the Research PhD achievement. So, obviously, you have to max out all possible research on everything in the game. And again, from what I've read and all the articles that I've read, all the complaints that I've read, this seems to be bugged out. And with no patch or no updates in sight, and especially since the only update that actually came out for the collection, I believe, was right after the game came out in 2016, this might be bugged out for a while. So I know personally I'm going to go after this as much as possible because I do want to platinum Bioshock 1 and Infinite. I do have Bioshock 2 platinumed, but this one might hold me back. Let me know if you guys have this one down in the comment section below. Now, number 4 through number 2 are really going to go hand in hand because there is an easy way to actually cheese these achievements, and I'll be sharing that with you. However, in at the number 4 slot, we have the Brass Balls achievement, and that's still a weird trophy name, but I digress. So, as you know, this challenge is to complete the game on hard difficulty without using a Vita Chamber. So, that means you can't die. If you want to do this legitimately, the best way that I can describe it to you is to be absolutely patient. Make sure you try to use your camera to research as much as possible, to get damage bonuses, to get tonics that are going to benefit you, and make sure you try to rescue as many little sisters or harvest as many little sisters as possible, just to try to make yourself a better survivor within Rapture. You want Adam, you want the best plasmids, you want the best tonics, so take your time, and you should be able to complete this. Just try not to die. That's probably the most difficult part of this challenge. And at the number 3 slot, we have arguably the hardest thing to do in Bioshock if you do it legitimately, and that is I chose the impossible. Now this one is to complete the game on the survivor difficulty without using a Vita Chamber. For me, I couldn't do it legitimately, unfortunately. It is just too damn hard. And I know a lot of you probably have done this legitimately, and to that I salute you. For one, I don't have the patience, and my bipolar gets the best of me, so I get really angry and really frustrated. But if I did have to give you guys some tips as to try to do it legitimately, it would be the same as trying to go for the brass balls achievement. Try to play it as cautiously as possible, try to be safe, try to make yourself as strong as possible, and just take your time with it. Although you can probably die within 2 to 3 shots, or one good smack from a big daddy. Now, as I mentioned, number 4 through number 2, or well, technically number 2 through number 4, I should say, they go hand in hand, because they all three have to deal with completing a game on a certain difficulty. The only difference is, with number 2, A Man Chooses, you only have to complete the game on Survivor difficulty. So, as I mentioned, just try to play it as patiently as possible. You will die. Trust me, I've tried it. Maybe I suck, but it is extremely hard in the fact that basically all enemies are bullet sponges, and you seem to be made of paper. So you get shot twice, you're dead, hit a Vita chamber, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So, as I mentioned, there is an easy way to knock out all three at once. If you guys don't want to listen to that, I will put a time skip on the screen now that you guys can bypass. However, if you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself and you're missing one of these 3 trophies, I'll share a little bit of a guide with you here. And this one is extremely easy, and you will get all 3 at the same time. So here we go. So as you can see right now on the screen, we're at the Fontaine boss fight. And really I'm just trying to get set up because currently I'm playing this on easy, and it's a new game plus. It's a save file that I have on my secondary account for fans. If you guys want to add it, it'll be down in the description for you guys to go check out. If not, it is Atlas_TBH. Anyways, I digress. So, I'm just getting everything set up to try to kill Fontaine as quickly as possible. And obviously, if you guys have beaten the game before, which I'm sure the majority of you have to stab him with that Adam needle 4 times. Obviously, the 3rd time is technically the last time, and then the 4th time is when you end the game. So as you can see, number 1 is done. You go up, you stab him again. Keep in mind, right now, this game is on easy, and unfortunately, when I do the trick, or the glitch, or the error in the code, whatever you want to consider it, you won't see the trophies pop up on my end, because I already have these trophies completed. So, as you can see, syringe number 2, done and over with. Now, here's where the easy part comes in. So you kill him on the final stage here. And what you're gonna do before you actually inject him with that last syringe is you go to your options. And I'm not sure why, because it does say adjusting the difficulty affects trophies. You're gonna take it from easy if you haven't died on easy mode and used a Vita chamber, and you switch it to survivor. That's it. That's all you do, is switch it to survivor. Then you stab him for the final time and the game ends. And for some reason, it tricks the game into thinking that you completed the game on survivor without using a Vita chamber, thus unlocking all 3 previous trophies. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Play the game on easy, don't die, don't use a Vita chamber, use that same method, and right before that final stab, switch it to survivor, and let me know if you guys get the achievement. So, hopefully that helps. And now, coming in at the number 1 slot, we have a multitude of trophies from the DLC. A lot of you, when I did the live stream doing the challenge rooms, you guys didn't know that Bioshock 1 actually had quote-unquote DLC, or just additional content in general. A lot of these just strictly and simply suck. A lot of them you have to find these hidden roses where they're in such obscure places that you basically can't find them unless you use a YouTube tutorial. Another is doing something in under 3 minutes. And a lot of the challenge rooms probably take about 5 to 10, possibly 15 minutes to complete. Some of them want you to complete it on the hardest difficulty in under 4 or 5 minutes. A lot of them are just completely absurd, and I would not recommend going for them. Thankfully, if you're trying to platinum this game, or whatever it is on Xbox and Steam, these do not count towards that platinum trophy, which is amazing because, like I said, these trophies are a pain in the ass to get, and as you can see on my secondary account, I don't have many. On my primary account, I don't have many. So, if you're willing to grind this out, and if you have all of the challenge room trophies or achievements, please let me know down in the comment section below, or send me a screenshot on my Twitter or my Instagram. Just DM it to me and I will be thoroughly impressed. So ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for today's video. In case you missed the video I uploaded yesterday, I addressed things like the Australian wildfires that are going on, situations like Flint, Michigan not having clean drinking water, and other cities around the United States not having clean drinking water, and just the idea of charity streams in general. If you wouldn't mind checking out that video, it would mean a lot to me if you did so, because I do want to start doing charity streams and trying to give back to as many people as I possibly can. It will be down in the description below, or you can click it at the end of this video. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed and want to see more Bioshock, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications to never miss a video or a live stream when I go live, and feel free to follow me on my social medias, like my Twitter, my Instagram, and like my Facebook page. It really does help me out a ton. With that being said, thank you all for watching. If you want to check out a couple more videos that I produced, they will be popping up on the screen here in a couple of seconds. And with that being said, I'll talk to you all in the next one. Take care, and thank you all for the support.